In this video, I will be adding a PowerShell script to a Windows image that will install software after Windows installation without any user interaction. I'm starting this video from my GitHub page, and that's because there are a few bits of information here that I will be using for this video, and I will leave the URL in the description down below. And first I want to show you my setup, and for that I will go to my downloads folder. Because here in my downloads folder I have the install.wim file, the Windows image file that I will be modifying in this video, and also the provisioning folder. Inside of this folder currently I have the setup.exe file, that is the installation file for VMware tools. And the reason for that is that after modifying the image, I will show you how it works in VMware Workstation. And to demonstrate it in full screen, first I need to install VMware tools. And also I have the Windows installation USB drive. Inside of it I have the Autonet10 file that is responsible for installing Windows without any user interactions. And currently this USB drive is missing the Windows image file because I will be modifying the image that I have in my downloads folder, and after modifications I will be placing it inside of the USB drive. And if you want to know more details about this setup, you can check out the video that I have here in the GitHub page, and that video will explain how to prepare the USB drive and how to get the install.wim Windows image file. Anyways, here you can see the software packages that I will be installing after Windows installation with the PowerShell script. So it will install VMware tools, Adobe Reader, 7-Zip, Google Chrome, Zoom, Notepad++, and also Firefox. And to achieve this, I will be placing all the installation files for the software inside of the Windows image, and then configuring run once to execute a PowerShell script desktop-provisioning ps1. And this script will be responsible for the installation logic. And first I will be downloading all the installation files for the software. And I have all the necessary links here in my GitHub page, so I will click on all of them. And first let's download Adobe Reader. So for the operating system I will select Windows 11. For the language I will select English, and then for the version we only have a single option, so I will select that and I will click on download Acrobat Reader. Then let's download 7-Zip. Here I will be downloading the 64-bit executable. Next is Google Chrome, so I will click on download Chrome. For the channel I will leave it at stable. For the file type I will select MSI, and then I will leave 64-bit for the architecture. Then I will click on accept and download, and let's go to Zoom. Here I will be downloading the MSI installer, 64-bit one. So I will click on this link. Then let's go to Notepad++. Here I will select the latest version, and I will click on this green download button. And the last one is Firefox. Here I will click on Firefox, and then Windows 64-bit MSI installer. I will select English United States language, and then I will click on download now. And that's basically it. Now if I go to my downloads folder, here we have the executables for the software installation. I will select all of them, right click and select cut. Then I will go to the provisioning folder and I will place all the executables inside of this folder. And this folder is important because all the files that we have in this folder will be moved to the Windows image. And I need to place one more file in here, and I have it here in my GitHub page. And it's the PowerShell script desktop-provisioning ps1 that will be executed after Windows installation. So I will click on it. As you can see, this is a very simple PowerShell script. Basically here we need to provide the information about the software packages that we want to install, and then this snippet right here will execute the installation. And you can modify this package list however you like. You need to provide a name, and the name is not really important, you can enter whatever you like. Then you need to provide the executable name and also silent switches for the silent installation. As you can see, this part right here is for VMware tools. Then we have the information for Google Chrome, Zoom, and so on and so on. And like I said, you can modify however you like. Now to download this file, I will click on the button right here. Then I will go to my downloads folder, and I will once again cut this PowerShell script, and then I will insert it into the provisioning folder. And that's it. Now I'm ready to modify the Windows image. And for that, once again, I will go back to the GitHub page, because here I have a PowerShell script that will perform all the modifications. And for this script to work, first we need to provide the name of the image that we want to modify, because this single install.wim file has multiple images inside of it. So we need to specify which one we want to modify. After that, we need to provide the location where we have the install.wim file, As you can see, in my case, I have it in my downloads folder, and my downloads folder is in my Q drive. Then we need to provide the location where we want to mount the image, because for modifying the image, first we need to mount it on our hard drive. And then we need to provide the output location. And the reason for the output location is that even now the Windows image is a very big file that we cannot use in our USB drive. So after modification, this PowerShell script, not only that it will modify the image, but after modifications, it will also split that single image file into multiple smaller files so that we can use those smaller files inside of the USB drive. And then we need to provide the location where we have the provisioning folder. So once again, I have it in my downloads folder. And like I said, all the files that we have here will be moved to the Windows image. And that's basically it. Now, if you want to know more about this script, you can check out my other video that I have here. That's called Adding Chocolatey Software Installation to Windows Image. And it's basically the same video, but instead of using only PowerShell, in that one I'm using Chocolatey for the software installation. And in that video I'm using the same script, and also in the end of that video I'm executing this script snippet by snippet to show and demonstrate how everything works in detail. Anyways, now to execute the script, first I will click on the button right here to copy it, and then I will open a terminal window with administrative privileges. Then I will insert the script in here and wait for the script to modify the Windows image. And the script finished modifying the image, so if I go to my downloads folder, here we can see the modified Windows image, but like I said, this file size is too big for the USB drive, so let's go to the output location where we have the same image, but it's split into multiple smaller files. I will select all the files in here, right click and click on copy. Then I will go to the USB drive, sources folder, and I will insert the files inside of this folder. And now that I have the image files inside of the USB drive, I can show you how it works. And for that I will go to my VMware workstation where I have this empty virtual machine. Now to start the Windows installation from the USB drive, I need to connect the USB drive to this virtual machine and restart it. So I will go to VM, Removable Devices, select the USB drive that I want to connect and click on Connect. And to restart, I will just click on Ctrl-Alt-Delete in here. And that should restart the virtual machine and the installation from the USB should start. And now we need to wait and see what's going to happen. And as you can see, Windows installation executed without any user interactions. After that, it executed the PowerShell script, and then the PowerShell script installed all the software packages. Now to double check if we have all the software packages installed, we can go to the control panel and then uninstall a program. And here we can see our installed packages. So we installed 7-Zip, Adobe Reader, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Notepad++, and then Zoom. And that means that the image is working as expected. And that's basically it for this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and see you in the next one.